culture continues to thrive. A dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Giannis of podcasting, Picardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Picardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How we doing today?
We are doing great, and as always, I got my man Didge.
What is happening, people? I meant to do that earlier. I'm sorry. I was trying to still get settled. I meant to have that.
Is that what the fourth track is?
That's the fourth track.
Okay, that's what I was waiting to ask what the fourth track was.
You forgot about the soundboard already?
I mean, I didn't know nothing about it all.
I meant to have that ready for the first one, but I was still trying to get settled.
Man, welcome to the first Geekset Live on Fridays, man.
Is it?
Is
Is it the first live on Fridays?
It's the first one that we initially, officially.
I was gonna say we were live last Friday.
We was live last Friday, but it's the first one that we officially promoted. You know what I'm saying, with the flyer and everything. You know, I think it's an event. Y'all don't think it's an event?
I was just saying.
We've already been doing it.
No, but I mean, going live is fun.
Going live is fun.
I love being able to talk to the people in real time.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Bold Expression. Shout out to Joe Dixon, bro. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up. And, you know, as more people, you know what I'm saying, pull up, man, we're going to see what's popping and, you know, say what's up to y'all. But how y'all been, man? Is that question redundant now? Do I got to stop asking that?
No, man, it's been smooth, you know.
Since yesterday, it's been fine.
Take it easy, man. Why you so grumpy, dog?
He's tired of seeing us. He said,
take it easy.
And he didn't win his match. If he would have won, he would have came in with a little bit more pep in his step.
I wouldn't have wanted to stop playing because I'd have been enjoying that.
Well, shit, what was you playing again?
The Guilty Gear, that free Guilty Gear. I don't know what it was.
Guilty
Gear Strive, I think it's called.
I gave you the sad trombone too.
That's what you gave me. You irritating.
But yeah, no, that game was fire though. It's like just for watching. You know,
I don't really play fighting games, but I mean, I had wanted to try it out since I knew they did.
Play fighting games a lot.
I know they did the Dragon Ball, so I was like, I just want to see how it looked. That's why, it definitely looked like you're playing another Dragon Ball game, knowing that they've been. I think it's like the 6th game or something. The Guilty Gear's been around for very much.
That's the 7th main
That's the 7th
game,
one?
and they had a bunch of spinoffs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I said.
Like 90s.
Yeah, that's why I said it's really wild that you ain't never heard of Guilty Gear. Like I heard of the game, I just never played them.
Why don't you like fighting games? Or why don't you play fighting games?
I mean, I play the story. I just don't play competitively. I don't really care to play competitively.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
All right, so but you like the ones that got the story though. So like,
yeah, like I run through a story book, but that's what I'm saying. It ain't really worth buying a fighting game just to play the story. So. That's what I'm fighting games. Like the Mortal Kombat, I would buy because I still buy because
they did use the same engine as Fighters. It's made by the same company.
Yeah, Arc System Works. Arc System Works is the one.
They do a lot of Bandai's fighting games. They got another one. I think it's like Blaze.
Oh, Blast Blue.
Blast Blue. That's what it is.
Blast Blue is the other one too. Yeah. Like I've heard of them too. Like I said, I think I probably played a Guilty Gear game at some point in time when it was probably another free one randomly or whatever.
I'm sure you have. Like I said,
downloaded, but I don't play fighting games, so I wouldn't have really gotten that heavy into it.
But you was getting into that one because I would more so want to know the story. That story it is a beautiful game, but that story, like I was just like, okay, because it looks like an anime. Yeah. It's anime characters, so I'm like, I need to know the story.
When I was looking it up, I didn't see any animated series. They said it was adapted into a manga, and
I mean, what is a manga? I'll check out the
manga. I'll probably read the manga then.
It was dope though, because that's what I'm saying. Like I was. It really kind of. I don't know why. Maybe because the game had came out, but it was one of those random video things I had saw where people were just giving. They were giving some kind of facts on. They was actually doing facts on Arc System Works.
Okay.
And they were talking about how people were so hyped about Dragon Ball, how it looked like Dragon Ball, and it was like that it doesn't. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't because it really just looks like all of their regular. You know what I'm saying? All of their games.
I mean.
Like it does to the eye.
I get what they're saying. It's just like in that it looked
It flows.
traditionally animated.
Yeah.
And the way that they were doing the coloring of it, like the I think it was Super Saiyan Goku's transformation, like that was practically ripped from the intro.
Right.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that was like.
Oh yeah.
If you look at his transformation, that was definitely ripped from the Dragon Ball Z intro.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But even like how they were, because they were, it had to been some. I can't remember what I was watching, what I listened to, but it was something they were talking about the arts because they were talking about like how they do the up close scenes in the game, like their super moves. It's really like a camera system within their arc system works that if you
it's all based off of Unreal.
But like if you actually like, they said if you had like on computer and blew it out, you actually still see the character. Like it's really, they still really right by each other, but they changed. It's like they're just right there doing the move, but they made the camera angle be really closer to the character to show like it make it look like a super move.
Oh,
The game is built on the Unreal Engine, but I don't know what add-ons and stuff.
Like if you think about the Frieza ball in Dragon Ball Z, when he held the ball up and come down, it's really if it was blown all the way out, like it's really literally like a jump, and he's just holding the ball. But because of how they do the camera system works, it zooms in and makes it look like he's looking down, like they able. But it really like so I was like that's dope that they even made a fighting game with a camera system like that to kind of like
the stylized of it.
They pretty much do up close scenes of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Of your actual fighting game. So that's what made me like, well, I'm gonna try this Guilty Gear game. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
makes sense.
And I mean, like I said, it was fire. And like I said, them characters, the move set, because like the character that you picked, I forgot her name.
Oh, Giovanna.
Yeah, but she was dope. But the boss, that boss nigga,
I don't know the boss.
That nigga.
I just had it. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Because he was draining your
samurai vampire.
Samurai vampire. He's a samurai. A samurai vampire. Was he a vampire hunter or just a vampire?
No, he was a samurai vampire.
Oh wow.
He didn't even look like a vampire.
Yeah,
like, he had no vampire traits.
He had the blue eyes though. He probably on some weird shit.
The sword was definitely draining your blood.
Oh, I mean the sword was doing that too, but I mean he could have had a vampire sword.
Right, for real. He was fair. Well, no,
he wasn't pale skinned or anything like. He didn't have.
I mean, he was Blade. He was Blade.
Black vampires don't be pale.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about Blade.
Trying to make that nigga be blue black or something.
Hey, blue black. Speaking of being blue, bro, they announced that like the Silver Surfer is going to be like a.
They didn't, and I'm tired of people sharing.
Oh, they didn't? Because I was like, no, that nigga blue. I wanted to
comment on that. Somebody created some type of poster and was like, because you could even tell from the page, it was a fake Disney page, and people are sharing like, oh, they announced Silver Surfer. No, the hell they didn't. Stop sharing fake stuff.
Oh, okay, because I was like, that nigga look blue, and I was like, I can't even be happy about the announcement if this is how you gonna look.
He was blue?
But you know what? Hey, but here's the thing. So people.
He was blue or like metallic blue?
No, he was blue. He looked like fucking Kang blue.
Like Mr. Manhattan?
I'm about to pull it up.
Like Mr. Manhattan?
Like that Marvel blue. Whatever that Marvel, you know that Marvel blue. It was that Marvel blue, and that's why I was like, I can't even be happy. But you know what? To people's to their defense, like comic book right now, comicbook.com. Like the official page comic book, they sharing that fucking image with Kang as Ramatut.
Yeah, I was saying that.
And I'm like, why are they sharing that? That's
from
clearly
a page called Marvel vs. DC. And this is the image.
I seen that. And I thought that was Ultron. I
was so pissed. I was like,
and I'm like,
I said, if that's him, I would be highly upset because that nigga is blue. That nigga name is Silver Surfer.
I mean, it could have been the lighting of the picture. Like, I mean, they could have just, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been the light, but either way,
that nigga better be silver when I see him on the screen.
It's people share too, like people just get, and it be friends of mine, and I just be wanting to text them like, fam, stop sharing. I'm gonna block you.
But shit looks so real these days.
Fam.
That's how people get caught up.
If you said it came from Marvel vs. DC, I wouldn't believe it.
Because like
you want to read the page?
Boss Logic is gonna do some shit. You know
I mean, Boss Logic, I believe though, because he get co-signed.
I mean, he get the go. But there's other niggas there's his peers. Boss Logic got peers because whoever made that Moon Knight season 2 poster, people been sharing it like crazy.
What it be is those people who actually create it, they'll be like, oh yeah, just doing some shit, inspired by.
But Comic Book Jack didn't say that.
Snatch it, and then niggas will put it on their page like a Marvel versus DC.
Or comicbook.com.
It
was on Comic Book. The Moon Knight season 2. That's why I was like, wait a minute, this can't be real because that's clearly the image from the fucking Ant-Man. And Comic Book definitely shared it on their Instagram.
I'm gonna have to go look.
It's
Then
on
I'm
their
about to
Instagram.
also go block them.
Looking at it.
Blocked it.
That's what I'm doing. Now I'm blocking
You
niggas.
blocking niggas that's there.
That's fake. That's definitely fake news.
Fake news is a bitch, man. But hey, while you looking that up, and before we start, man, we got to give rest in peace to a whole legend, man.
We definitely do.
Man, today
yeah.
we lost Lance Reddick, man.
Yeah.
From The Wire, from
he was in John Wick. Like,
he was John Wick.
most recently.
What's the video
Fringe.
game?
Fringe.
He was in Destiny.
Destiny.
He was in
Oz.
so
the
much.
Fringe. The Fringe TV show was
Man.
one of my favorite TV shows.
Bro,
His
Funny or Die sketch was
the
hilarious.
the Funny or Die sketches. I mean, he was Wesker. He was our only black Wesker.
Yeah, man. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
His last, well, I think it's his last role. He just finished Percy Jackson.
yep. I mean, you know, they may
is
have
it?
certain things that, you know, that's still in development that he did, but, you know, 60, bro. He young, man. Young, bro. Like,
Yeah, I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. Did they ever say what he passed from?
No.
ooh, no, I don't think they did, man. Yeah,
Rest in
Oz
peace,
was my
though.
shit, man. Like, and you know, it's like, bro, it's like, in today's age, man, this is like, if we get into that point where like a lot of the people that we either grown up watching or that we like, they're passing, bro. And that shit is heartbreaking, man.
It sucks so much.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit is heartbreaking. Yeah. Friends was the show. Hey, shout out to Nick for checking us out, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for jumping into the live.
What up, Nick?
But yeah, bro, like, when I saw that, I said, what? Like,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I just had woke up to it and kind of saw it on Instagram, and I was
Yeah.
like, because I didn't see I didn't see like how he died. I was like, I'm not really sure if this is whatever. Then I started seeing more and more of it.
Yeah, when I saw like official accounts saying it, like I said, I always wait.
I
Like
saw
said,
Wendell Pierce. He
Oh,
posted.
okay.
That was
yeah.
the first thing I saw. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know.
You know, because from his time with The Wire and everything like that, he was disappointed in another season of Resident Evil show. Yeah, I mean, we have our reserves for that Resident Evil show, but you know what I'm saying? What up, E? You know what I'm saying? What up, bro? You know, so it's like, yeah, man, definitely, man. Prayers up to that family, his friends, and everybody, man, because Lance Reddick was special, man. He was one of
we definitely lost a whole legend.
He was one of those actors that did a lot for the culture and black folks, for all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, that's been really dope, man. So yeah, man. You know, rest in peace to him, man. Making sure he get his flowers. Speaking of it, so I did want to
I
talk.
also don't see this. Roma Tut.
They must have took it down because it was there.
Damn it.
They must have took it
Lucky,
down.
I'd have blocked them with the quickness.
Yeah, they must have
I
took
ain't got
that.
no
Yeah,
proof
they
now.
realized they was like, wait a minute, we gotta take this mother because that's what gave notoriety and credence to it. People
Fair.
saw it on comic book like, oh, this got to be real.
I scrolled back pretty far, and I'm like,
Nah, it was recent. I saw it
Okay.
yesterday on
I,
there.
I don't want to accidentally like something from like 6 months
Right.
ago. They looked like weirdo.
But I also did y'all hear about Jeremy Renner possibly retiring
Retiring from what?
acting?
Oh no, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
about
so
I mean-
he said that, you know, one, he broke over 50 bones.
Yeah, I
he
was gonna
said.
say
And
I can understand it. I'm sure if recovery wasn't going well.
well, it's not that. He said because it's not that he's retiring because he can't act. But yeah, so like he had his moment. Like I said, he just
had a
this,
revelation.
a revelation and
I mean,
everything.
I mean,
Near-death
that makes sense.
experience,
I mean,
it makes
sometimes,
sense.
sometimes especially if you didn't went through all those injuries and you surviving, like you kind of realize like you don't want to have a whole life of just constantly steady breaking your bone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now you can take
Well,
his
his broken bone wasn't from acting.
Yeah, it wasn't
What was from what?
just
It
manning
was
his farm. He got
it was a snowblower accident.
yeah, he got a whole
Oh,
farm.
you talking about after him recovering from the
Yeah,
no,
he got a
actually-
whole farm, and then what it was,
You
like I said, that
said- you
snowstorm.
You
I
thinking
thought
about
it was
the
just
acting
no. I
thing.
mean, I thought it was just wear and tear from acting and like
No,
from
no,
acting.
no,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
He had a very bad
Yeah, very.
snowblowing.
Yeah, I think he got ran over and everything like that. So yeah, so he was.
Yeah, I forgot. I had forgot. I remember when it happened, and honestly, I forgot about it. So it's like when I heard it, like now that y'all brought it back
Yeah.
up.
What up,
I
Dub,
mean,
for it,
hell
bro?
yeah, I think that's crazy though, because he definitely realized like, I mean, because it didn't have nothing to do with acting, so he just like, I don't
Well,
know
that's the
what
thing.
to do.
You got to figure with the near-death experience like that, that probably puts so much into
Because he had to get
perspective.
airlifted out. He had to get
Oh,
airlifted
yeah.
from his farm and everything. I mean, like I said, I understand it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not going to act like he ain't going to be missed because I did
Oh,
like,
for sure.
when he went taking over Jason Bourne, you know what I'm saying? Like he was dope in Jason Bourne. He was a dope
Right.
action hero.
I mean, he's a dope action hero
You
in
know what I'm
general. So I
saying?
mean,
so, you know, and he was comedic. He was good at Broadway.
I can't now in good conscience slander Hawkeye anymore. I am gonna miss that as well.
Is that his plot armor?
I love slandering Hawkeye. That was a favorite pastime.
Plot armor, you gotta have a near-death experience to stop getting slandered.
He definitely should have died in Hawkeye.
Look at us. Definitely should have.
Now I'm kind of glad he didn't.
Look at us.
Oh, man. Where was the rest of the Avengers when they needed him?
That's so sweet.
That's rough, man.
That's nasty work.
Hey,
logical robot, you a menace.
Right,
you a whole menace.
Okay.
Oh shit, dog. All right, so the one thing though, we did get some great news since the last time we pod, and we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I should have brought it up when we were talking about that fighting game, but Budokai's back.
Oh yeah, with Budokai. Yeah.
Budokai's back.
let me tell you.
You got some Budokai stories?
Oh, I mean, I played that game many a times in my childhood. Many a time.
Many a times, I guess.
I mean, we all have.
Love.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about my excitement when I saw the trailer.
Me too.
Oh, the
I
trailer
was
of it.
geeked. I don't know.
Because it was also it was a random ass Saturday. I'm like, and all of us, because it was like Dragon Ball Games Hour or something.
Yeah.
And I just kept seeing tweets about Dragon Ball Games Hour. I was like, what the hell is this? And I just happened to tune in at the exact right time where the trailer dropped. So everybody was geeked on like the YouTube feed with me.
Yeah.
It was great.
And the way they did the trailer was pretty dope. Like, I didn't know it was
like a YouTube feed and all that. I just thought it was
with the old school TV and everything. Like the trailer was fire. And I was like, yo, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, wondering like what type of changes they're gonna make and what they're gonna do.
I mean, that's really crazy. It's been that long ago.
It's been a while, bro.
How many years was it?
Budokai Tenkaichi came out the last one.
I didn't even attempt that last name. The last name of it. I just called it Budokai.
Well, remember there was also just regular Dragon Ball Budokai.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to differentiate between the two.
If I just say Budokai, people know what we talking about.
No, they might think you're talking about Budokai.
I forgot. What was the difference between both of them? Because I played both of them.
Tenkaichi was the one that sort of... Budokai was like very side by side. Where Tenkaichi is sort of...
That was the one that kind of...
Because I definitely, like, I think that's like, in your eyes, that's what I'm saying. I guess where you would say it would make sense, because if you saying Budokai, I only think about the Tenkai one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, he even said it right.
Like,
that's what I said. I don't even know.
Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi.
But when's the last one came out?
07.
07, shit.
Oh, yeah, so it's been a minute.
It's been a...
Was that 15? Yeah.
16
years?
Jeez, man.
I wonder what they've been working on.
Depending on when this one come out, it came out in November of 07.
You know, I wonder, in the video game industry, when you
had...
had...
other Dragon Ball games.
They did other games, didn't they?
Oh, the company? That's a good question.
Because here's the thing. I feel like this with video games.
I thought it was the same people that did all the Naruto games on it too, though.
I just feel like with video game companies in the video game industry, I wonder, like, all right, you know, you have a hit, but it's like I feel like it's more on a creative level where somebody's like, look, we done did a couple of these. I know it's a hit, but I want to do something different. Like, I wonder if that's the case why it stopped. And then, you know, after a while, you go back to Old Faithful, you know, or you gotta, you know what I'm saying, restore the feeling, you know, bring the moment back and everything like that. So,
I mean, that's definitely, it's just, you would think, honestly, I would have gave them a remake of the last one before even bringing a new one out, just to see if people really
like a remaster.
Like 15 years later.
No, because Dragon Ball is fam. You know, as much as people try to hate on the Dragon Ball franchise, anytime Dragon Ball announced anything, the world goes fucking crazy.
It was all published by the actual developer.
What you said is by Bandai though.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, Bandai.
But I was saying like so it's like, you don't really have to do a remaster. That's more just a cash grab. Because you know, no matter what, long as you say Dragon Ball and something, like, niggas is going to go crazy, dog. No matter what.
And I think, you know, it was after this, I think the first Xenoverse, they were starting. No, because after this, it was Rising Blast. Then I think it was... I'm blanking. Rising Blast, then I think it might have been the first Xenoverse.
Oh yeah, and then they got two Xenoverses. Then they did.
I didn't know the first Xenoverse came out that early.
Then they did
first there was a good gap in Dragon Ball games.
Yeah, because then there was Fighter Z. Like they've been having so much fucking success.
Yeah, Rising Blast was 09.
And then Dragon Ball Super Heroes was a mobile game that was very, very popular over. And then what was the one? The Fusion game. That was a handheld.
But I think those all came out or like intertwined with these.
No, what I'm saying is like they still doing Dragon Ball properties no matter what.
No, there's definitely been some type of Dragon Ball game.
Yeah, so it's like
it was Raging Blast too, by the way. Not right. Then Burst Limit and all. Like they just started going into different games. and then at some time, Xenoverse 2, then Fighters. Everybody thought Xenoverse 3 was going to be coming.
I did too. But
Xenoverse. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Xenoverse.
Oh, and Kakarot, obviously.
The Xenoverse realm, like the whole realm, is pretty much like Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, but it's,
you know what I'm saying? Fights or
Xenoverse is different.
They're fighting. Like when you get to the PvP fighting in it, it fights very.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm saying like
because you got the RPG element of it.
Yeah, and you have the whole time cop storyline and everything
I
like
know
that.
I'm just saying, as far as like the fighting, and as far as them having the fighting game, you would think they just would have like you're saying, like Xenoverse 3 could have just literally been more heavily a fighting game. You saying?
You think Budokai? You think they gonna run us through the story again? Are we gonna go through Saiyan Saga? Cell Saga?
We're going because Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was the one that had the most of the characters. I think that had damn near like 90 characters.
Because every Dragon Ball game, no matter what game it is, they run you through the Saiyan Saga, Cell Saga,
and Budokai 3 was still before Super and all that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna definitely be
all of that, and then you get Super. To your point, Logical Robot, I have not seen videos of Atlas Fallen. I'm gonna have to check that out. I just didn't want that comment to fall to the wayside.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, but Dragon Ball as a franchise, as a fighter game, have been solid. They got a good track record. You don't think so?
At some games, if we're going the entire history of Dragon Ball fighting games,
like of all, just say fighting fighting games.
Some of them been great. Some of them the Raging Blast series was.
So, what anime fighting series is better?
Well, that's the thing, because there's so many different series, and like, are you just saying all Dragon Ball fighting?
All Dragon Ball.
Are you saying is that series the top series? Is that what you're trying to say?
Out of anime, from anime, game, just in general.
I mean, it probably would just be off GP because it has the most.
It definitely has the most. You know
but I haven't played literally every Dragon Ball. Like I honestly like the Naruto series better.
Better, okay.
Because if we're going on a game by game basis, it's definitely not because. Ultimate Ninja, even before we get to Ultimate Ninja Storm, Ultimate Ninja 4 and 5, my guy Justin had got those imported because they never came out here.
Yeah, but Japan already had them. Japan already had them in the anime fluid,
and they were fire.
Because like the Ninja Storms and stuff, that's what I'm saying. Like so that's like when they first, I think PlayStation had it first.
Yeah, PlayStation had. Xbox had Rise of Ninja.
Yeah, and that was trash.
Rise of Ninja was definitely trash.
You know what I'm saying?
You notice I didn't lead with Rise of Ninja.
And I'm seeing all these goddamn videos of niggas on PlayStation playing this goddamn anime looking Naruto. Like, what the fuck?
Ultimate Ninja. I think it was 4. Bro, if you get a chance, go look up the first Hokage. His special, bro. That shit is so cinematic.
Oh yeah, bro.
Bro, he do the infinite darkness jutsu. Then he do he bring up a whole forest. Like,
hey, y'all in the live, make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. We doing this live, so we need to make sure we hit these likes and everything as well. So
that help us out.
That'll definitely help us out. You know what I'm saying, for those, and if you on Twitch, and make sure you hit that subscribe, and if you on Facebook. Hit that like as well. But yeah, damn, I don't think, you know what? I don't think I really heavily played a lot of the Naruto fighting games, for real.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then even on top of that, because there really isn't, if you're talking about anime fighting games, there isn't a lot. Like, it's going to be it's Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece.
Demon Slayer's very recently at One Piece.
One Piece. But yeah, especially if you talk about longevity, that would have a bunch of games.
Back in the PlayStation 2, because Inuyasha had a fighting game.
Yeah.
But we talking about a series, like you said, you're playing now. Like I said, we're talking about
in general, like everything.
Games. Yeah, I think
like those like the top
Demon
3.
Slayer game's been kind of fire lately.
I haven't played it.
The Demon Slayer game,
I haven't played yet.
Yeah,
because I mean, even the one I enjoyed on PlayStation was the J Stars ones.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was a good fighting game. Where
the JoJo one?
No, it was all of the Shonen Jump proper. It was basically like Jump Force. It was an earlier version, essentially. Of that.
I don't think I ever played that one.
It was definitely better than
Jump Force was a whole letdown.
Yeah, that was a letdown.
I stuck it out. I wanted to like it.
I couldn't like it at that, bro. It was the worst purchase I ever made. Because I really knew I played the demo and I really was like, they not gonna make a nigga just have one health bar. They not gonna. This is our demo shit. You not gonna do that.
It was horrible.
Bought the game and it was
like, I just want you to watch this while we talking.
And bought the game and had.
Look how cold this shit is.
I seen. I played some, so I've seen it.
Yeah, that was horrible, bro. Like I'm just like, and I wanted to like it so bad. I was like, I'm gonna stick it out, try to go through, and I was just like, this is trash, bro. And it was.
It was weird because you shared you
Yeah,
shared
the
the
health
singular
bar.
health bar.
That's the only reason why. Like, I didn't get that far. I the same day I bought it, the same day I stopped playing it. Because I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing with. I couldn't because I was like I couldn't even see all my 3 players' moves.
Time out. Wild. Did you see Logical Robots? This is hilarious. Yo.
What?
My son became a DBZ modder. All I ever see now on his PC is titties and wild hairstyle. I would take that down for YouTube strikers, but that's hilarious.
Look at that.
YouTube. Hey, have y'all been seeing those Resident Evil mods of Jill Valentine?
I mean,
of super thick Jill Valentine?
No, I ain't seen no super
it
thick
wasn't-
one. It's
I
been so
just-
many modern shit coming
No,
out. though.
these mods is like these. I'm talking. I know. I'm not talking about the good mods. I'm talking about the outlandish.
Oh no, I
Who
wasn't
made
going to talk
these?
about the good mod. I was going to say nothing was worse when Village came out and the big lady.
Nah, but Jill Valentine's one.
Those mods were wild.
Jill
I see
Valentine's
those
mod is
I don't
way
think-
worse.
That gotta be Twitter space stuff. I don't be seeing that.
No, I saw that on fucking TikTok, bro.
Oh, TikTok would do it too.
Yeah.
Like I said, the most I saw was the last thing I think I saw was dude playing Village and everybody was Teletubbies.
I saw that one too.
Yeah, like that's like
Duh.
The one where I forgot when they had Nemesis as Thomas the Tank.
yeah, I always see that.
That
that
was
was
the
that was
thing.
one of my favorite
That
ones.
one was funny.
That's my favorite one because he really that's way scarier than Nemesis.
It is the way that nigga
It
rolled
really
up on
is.
him.
The one on the video I saw
Bro,
with it, they had
look
the
at
mods and shit.
look at this shit, dog. This is what they doing to Jill fucking Valentine.
Is that not even Jill Valentine,
That's
bro?
how they do it.
What, is this
That's
Mortal
not-
Kombat? Like, what is this?
This is that.
Oh, the Barney mod was funny too.
Yes, it was.
But that's
Oh,
the
they
thing.
doing Resident Evil. That's what they doing that shit where they put it's like so many different characters in the game now.
But that's her. They just made her super thick in this fucking small ass clothes.
Why do people want to play the game like that?
I have
people
no
be horny.
clue. dog.
Because
the mod game is wild.
because people be horny and it's insane.
So they put her in some boots.
It's regular dialogue, same dialogue.
Well,
It's
yeah, 'cause
just-
I don't think you can mod out the dial. Well, I'm sure you can just make it so that it's not there, but
Dog, niggas
Yeah,
is
they
out here
just-
wilding,
they
bro.
just,
and there's a shit ton of them. There's so many of them.
everybody definitely got a fetish. And I mean, I guess you're not supposed to yuck
Bro,
anybody's
you
yum,
wild.
but
Like you buy Resident Evil, like I don't like how she look. I can't play this game unless I change it how she look.
Like, bro,
somebody
bro,
logged
look at
in.
this. They going crazy for no
So
reason.
she getting slammed across the car.
For no reason, dog.
Yeah, dog. People.
Dog,
wild.
the mod game is wild. Like I said, I like the GTA mods when they be like, oh, we put Thanos in GTA or we put the
Yeah.
Flash in it.
Yeah,
Like
but
those
they
be
having
interesting.
freaky GTA mods too.
Yeah,
Well,
the Barney mod.
bro,
I remember the Barney mod. That was
The freaky GTA mods and then the freaky Sims mods because the people their people be having whole sitcoms with their Sims and
Sim-
posting it on like online.
oh,
What's good, Camille? Yeah, the Sims.
what's good?
The Sims community
It's wild.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't,
Wow.
yeah.
Like I said, because they got the mods where you can have real clothes. So like niggas be in there with J's, they be in there with Gucci. Bro, they got mods. The
I
G
saw someone who made Love and Hip Hop. I forgot what
Yeah.
whatever one of the communities is on the Sims, but it was Love and Hip Hop. That one.
Bro, there was one GTA
Ooh,
mod
it
that I
was
saw where niggas they changed your emotes and the one person it fucked me up because it was a dude narrating it. He was as a girl, but the emotes was him twerking. He was like, "Yeah, I was gonna kill these niggas, but I decided to give them a show." And he twerking. I'm just like, what is going on in GTA?
Bro,
Like, the mods is wild. dog.
Mods are the Wild West.
They are the
because
wild. That's old. The
you
mods
can-
are old school Twitter. dog.
You can see you can get
Old school Twitter,
you
bro.
can get all types of crazy stuff. Oh, let me go
Yeah.
ahead and block you.
Have you checked out the? No, I haven't seen the Hog. No, you know what? We saw the only Hogwarts mods that I saw was in GTA.
How do I block this?
Oh, the
I don't think you
GTA?
can do it
talking
from here,
about
bro.
GTA?
Damn it! 'Cause
You got to be in the Twitch.
we got to get a Twitch mod.
Yeah, we got to get moderators, man. Like that's the one thing we're gonna have to get
I've
moderators.
only
to
seen
moderate the chat.
the Hogwarts Legacy mods. I've been where they put Phantom GTA in it.
Oh,
Driving
they
in
had
low-
it where the wands was guns. I never wanted to get it for
Nah,
the
that was my
for the
shit.
PC just for that. Man, somebody was like, "Hey, what did it say? Ain't no secrets in this chamber."
Yeah.
And he was so-
Hey, he was letting that motherfucker fly, letting it loose, dog. That motherfucker was letting it fly, dog. But I wonder, like, Cause like there's like I said with the dope mods, there are mods. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it. We definitely got to get us some.
We gotta get some moderators. This is our first live, so we may get a few bots, but I'm in it now and I'm a mod, so I can't see his comment. But the next one, I'm getting him out there.
Unsold puss.
You said what?
I mean, we did talk about a whole lot of cheeks and mods. We did talk about a whole lot of cheeks and mods, but yeah, speaking of mods and speaking of GTA, I don't think we got into it, but did we talk about 50 Cent posting that image and possibly doing a Vice City?
We must have talked about it offline.
Offline, yeah.
Matter of fact, we talked about it during Last of Us review.
Oh,
okay, yeah, because we did bring it up, but like I said, you know,
what's good, bro?
Yeah.
Tom.
Oh, what up, Tom? You know what I'm saying? But like that was something like I said, because matter of fact, speaking of The Last of Us, and kind of goes into it, all of that. Ghost of Tsushima director, he praised The Last of Us, kind of like, hey, this shows that video games can be, you know what I'm saying, a really dope live action. And I know we get into Ghost of Tsushima.
That's gonna be a movie or a show yet?
What?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh, I don't know, but
I didn't know that.
But yeah,
it's for sure coming. I
it's
just don't know if it's gonna be a
Who's
movie or
working
show.
on it? Like, who's supposed to be? They already got like who's?
They
like,
got a
what-
director.
Like what studio's bringing it? Like working on it? I mean,
Oh,
like,
that I
Amazon
don't know.
or-
That I don't know. I'm about to look it up now while we talking.
because you still never played Ghost of Tsushima yet,
No, I haven't.
bro.
So
That's
far.
probably one of the coldest ninja games I played in a minute.
It's just PlayStation though, right?
Yeah.
It didn't come up as well. Yeah.
But we got the PlayStation up here. We got
okay.
you got a shit ton of games to play, bro. Spider-Man,
Yeah.
both Spider-Mans, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of
It's
Us,
gonna be a
Last of Us
film.
2.
It's gonna be a film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's only gonna probably be a little dabs of everything. So there's too many games.
Yeah. Ah man, I kind
game.
of don't want it to be a film.
I can take it as a
No, I can see it as a film.
No, I can see it as a film, but with everything that Ghost of Tsushima did in the game, I don't want them to try to wrap up game one in one film.
They might not.
I know they might not. I just hope they don't. If they say we're not going to get everything wrapped up in one film, then I'm okay with it. But I do want
Forget all this game. All this film talk. Where's the sequel game at? That's what I want to hear about.
The who?
the
sequel
Ghost of
game.
Tsushima 2.
Oh, look at that.
Forget all this film talk. Cool adaptations is fun and all that.
Yeah.
Where's the next game?
I mean, how long has it been?
I don't know, like 4 years, 3 years.
It couldn't have been that long.
I think it came out 2019,
No, it came out during pandemic, didn't it?
2020. That's 3 years.
When in 2020? Did we hit the official 3 year?
Summer of 2020.
All right, man.
I mean, that would have been that was the that's when everybody was inside, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was doing pandemic. That's why you don't realize it. All that shit blending together. That's a we lost.
Joe Dixon, you definitely got to go back to Ghost. It's fire. I get a lot of games that come out. I'm just now getting to the Horizon games because so much stuff has come out.
Halo wasn't bad, bro. I did not like the Halo.
Hey, I might mute.
I'm gonna have to-
I might mute you for a second.
I'm
for
gonna
saying
have
Halo,
to disagree with you on that, Tone. Halo was bad.
Halo was awful.
Halo was bad, bro.
I ain't
what?
even huge on Halo, and that
What, the
adaptation
TV
was
show?
horrible.
I
Yeah.
didn't even watch
Bro,
that
it was
one.
bad.
It was bad.
Was it?
Master Chief was in this bitch. What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Without the helmet?
Helmet off.
You lost already. Helmet off.
off.
You lost already with the helmet off. Like everybody looked at that shit. What the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you lost already with the helmet off.
Yeah, the helmet off. But like, I mean, like I said, Ghost of Tsushima is such a dope story that like I definitely I would have liked to see it as a full
series. I can
Series.
understand wanting it to be a series, but I think because budgets are higher with a film,
They are, yeah.
I think you can do really well.
But I want to see what the residuals happen from The Last of Us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that open up the floodgates for people like, oh shit, we can do this and be loved?
Also true.
Because that's a lot of times what people are fighting for. They're like, okay, oh, this looks dope, right? But then the audience hate it. And so, but like now you got one that looked dope and the audience liked it and it was actually successful. So now it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do like does studios see that and say, okay, maybe we do need to take a chance, but we got to do it the right way and everything like that. I don't know about Resident Evil. Man, Resident Evil is, like I said, is one of my favorite games. But
What about Resident Evil?
He was saying he
catching up. He catching up on what we was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? So like I just want to see what video games now, movies, TV shows, like how the next adaptations happen with them. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's still got to be a great game. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like I think like I said, without me playing Last of Us, like if the cutscenes and the human like like what they were really trying to. That was a movie that to me that was a movie made into a game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but there's a lot of games like that. That's what I'm saying. And so, but it's like, you know, some people, you got to think Hollywood thinks a lot of times they look for the quick grab, right? So they may not be as invested in it, but then they get shitted on by the audience, and they're like, oh wait, I don't know why y'all didn't like it, because like y'all didn't care. Right. But now we saw a property where the director cared and they took the time and everything. So I wonder, just like, do people like do studios go like, all right, you know what? Let's not just go for the quick grab. Let's try to create something.
Oh, I mean, you hope so.
I hope so. That's why I said I want to see what changes.
Saying, like we were talking about during The Last of Us, I think it comes into the fact that with that one, the creator was hands-on immediately. So I think if you can use that as a template, if you're taking anything from it, you got to say, okay, well, we know the creator needs to be involved. Because
at bare minimum.
Yeah, because now you know at least whoever... You already have an advocate that's going to be, you know, making sure that the story stays as true to form as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
You looking at the comments?
No, yeah, I was just being amazed that there's 8 Resident Evil games tickled me a lot.
Well, I mean, if you never played Resident Evil,
I know nothing about Resident Evil, but it's still interesting.
I read that like in a like if there's 8 Resident Evil games,
there's 8 games.
Like there's 8 games. Like,
I mean, to be fair, there's way more because you got remakes.
Yeah, I mean they had a Game Boy version.
Robot is definitely jumping on that. Like there's remakes, revelations. There's so much other stuff.
Right. They have,
but
like,
I mean, some people get new to the series.
It's funny when
Deuces didn't know Guilty Gear was something until today.
I mean, that's what I said. But that's what I said. Like if we would have been talking about Guilty Gear and he was in the audience, it would have been like, it's 7 Guilty Gear. Like,
that definitely would have been me.
Yeah, like, because it bounced off of Logical saying like, you know, I didn't get to play 7 and 8, so you just see somebody like, there's 8 Resident Evil.
Well, which also could be confusing because the 4 remake just dropped. So somebody could have just went, okay, 4 now. Like, you know,
right, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody, you know, they get into the world how they get into it.
So with all these video games, like I said, and like one that they're going like deep with as far as like how many, you know what I'm saying, versions of it they have, they're doing remasters, anything. What game would you want them to bring back that we haven't seen?
Battletoads.
Battletoads?
I know they brought it back for Xbox, but it wasn't wide released.
You want the world.
I want the world of Battletoads again.
To bring back another game to
or Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim is always my top.
I feel like they was working on a new Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim is always my
top. Every
top.
I bring it up, you say that, and then we just never hear anything. So I just think you heard me last time you said it.
I feel like I be saying something.
Rival Schools.
Soul Reaver, Rival Schools, and Soul Reaver. Rival Schools is a really good fighting game. That was really one of my favorite fighting games too. Yeah. Back in the days, Rival Schools. What's the other? What's the one that they were animals? That fighting game that was around with
Turok they could bring back. I fucked with Turok.
How did I fuck with Turok?
Turok comes back every couple of years. So I'm good. Yeah.
Like
the last one was like 2015 or 14. I think.
I'm about to go check it out.
I hated Turok.
I don't really care. One, right?
Yeah, I don't really care for a caveman dude.
I never fucked with it enough to buy it. I used to always rent it from Blockbuster.
Look at that.
I hated Turok so much,
I used to definitely double up on that rental. Like when it's the week is up, they be like, hey, just go ahead and renew that rental.
I hated that motherfucker so bad, dog.
Turok.
And I think Turok came with my Nintendo 64. I think I got one of those bundles.
Oh,
and Turok came with it. And I was like, well, what the fuck
Bloody Roar, that's what it was. Bloody Roar. Yeah. That's the Rival Schools and Bloody Roar were one of my two. Those were my two clutch fighting games. It was a time where I enjoyed fighting games, especially during
I can't believe y'all disrespected Turok.
More so new, but like I put it recently on one of my favorite PlayStation games, dog.
08 was the last one.
Fighting Force. 08. And I know they kept on trying to do, but they brought back Fighting Force.
Fighting Force was okay.
Fighting Force was my shit, dog.
Yeah, I enjoyed Fighting Force.
Fighting Force was my shit, bro. Like I just remember because I got onto that from the demo. I played the demo first. And then moved into it.
I can't really think of nothing that I really would want to come back.
I want Zombies Ate My Neighbors to come back. I love that game so much. Zombies Ate My Neighbors was my shit on Super Nintendo.
I'm trying to think of a really good... Darkwing Duck, honestly.
Oh, I forgot about the Darkwing Duck game.
Disney didn't touch it. So Disney didn't remake. I would if they... Which I don't know why, because they touched, Chip and Dale... DuckTales, but they didn't touch Darkwing Duck. And Darkwing Duck was one of my
Max Payne, but we had a recent Max Payne, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was that the
Dave
last
Mirra
one? They
BMX was fire. R.I.P. Dave Mirra. But definitely used to love those games.
You know what? I didn't like the BMX games as much.
Oh, I love the BMX games.
But it's only because
they can bring back that football game we was talking about.
Blitz the League.
Blitz the League.
Because the skating games,
just bring back Blitz the League.
Well, they just the reason I would have said definitely Tony Hawk, but they just recently brought that back.
Yeah. And Tony Hawk
Blitz
had a hold on me.
Blitz could come back. Like
Blitz the League.
Blitz can come back.
Bro, that game was wild. I was watching
Blitz
some of the
the
clips
League.
afterwards.
Dog.
Bro, you in real life could get injured and just take steroids on the side, and hopefully that.
Ain't hope. It's a 50-50 chance. It's 50-50. You might go right in next match and be done, nigga. Like, you are dead.
About Def Jam. We definitely Def Jam.
Def Jam.
Fight for New York.
Yeah, they should just do it. They shouldn't limit it to Def Jam. They
I
should
feel
do.
like we might get
they should
Def
do a
Jam.
hip hop. No, they shouldn't limit it to Def Jam. Def Jam trash now, bro.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
They
Why
need
you
to.
coming at Def Jam?
Because Def Jam is a shell of themselves.
Let's see.
From Def Jam, from what they used to be.
That's why you would do a remaster. That's how you would get everybody.
Shit.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see
if
who's
they
still
did,
on Def Jam.
if they need to just do like a hip hop one, or fucking give it to fucking QC Vendetta. I rather because QC got everybody.
They got 2 Chainz.
Okay.
I mean, that is kind of bad though because Def Jam did have it in a chokehold. You couldn't get it. You couldn't get another fighting game.
They had all the top niggas, so it's like
Benny the Butcher.
The Wu-Tang fighting game coming back will be
long. He said 2 Chainz.
He dragged
Benny
it.
the Butcher.
He dragged it. He dragged it.
Big Sean.
I didn't know the nigga was still looking. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, you like a loving hip hop fighting game probably go harder because they got way more characters.
Why would you be 2 Chainz? That's a nigga named Azanti? Because I thought it said Ashanti at first. I'm like, no, this is a dude. Who is Azanti? So
it just need to be a hip hop fighting game or something. You know what I'm saying? You get the characters.
I mean, but it's the licensing. That's why Def Jam 8 because they had everybody.
Everybody.
So you ain't gonna be able to, you have to have. That's a big ticket if you're trying to get like, people from different labels.
Bro,
so
you know how much money that's gonna cost?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to do another deal with another label. They niggas ain't finna do that shit.
How come basketball players ain't getting
Rockefeller the fighting game?
No, it's gonna be Rock Nation.
They got
now.
Rock Nation the fighting game.
How come basketball players ain't getting solo games no more? So remember we had that moment slamming with Scotty, Shaq Fu, you know what I'm saying?
In the 90s.
It stopped in the 90s, but like
because it was still a craze to make video games in the 90s.
I'm trying to think what was the last one. It had to be that bad, and they was like, we ain't doing this shit again.
The last one to come out?
I think it was Courtside 2.
It was Kobe Bryant Courtside.
Courtside 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's no.
It had to be.
Yeah, I can't think of no other star after Kobe that would have been worthy of another game.
It depends on how you look at it. Technically, 2K was an Allen Iverson game.
Technically, or NBA Ballers might be the last one.
Because remember 2K.
Remember that had Stephon Marbury. I think that was like Stephon Marbury's game.
Because 2K.
You don't remember NBA Ballers?
2K
I can tell the way you looking at me.
No, I do.
2K and 2K3 for 1 through 3.
Marbury.
Yeah, 2K1 and 3 was all Allen Iverson on the cover.
2K, yeah, it was.
2K to
2K1, 2K2, and 2K3.
I think 4 too. Which one?
I thought it was to Shaq. I thought Shaq was 4.
Was 5.
Maybe so. You may be right, but I know that there was
Shaq was 2K5.
There was a significant amount with just Allen Iverson for the longest.
He was the face of 2K.
Yeah, because live. Because remember, everybody wanted the live cover, like the Madden cover and everything like that.
2K4 was still AI.
Okay, so then 2K5, yeah. So, and it's like now everybody just like I just want to be on the 2K cover, but like, give me my like, why like, especially if I'm into other shit. You know what I'm saying? There's so many, like, bro, there's so many, like, I'm going to talk about, because we're going to talk about Michael B. Jordan creating the Creed anime, but it's like, there's so many basketball players that's in the anime. If I got the money, I'm like, yo, make me an anime character. Let's do a basketball anime. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the basketball anime game.
I mean, by the way, we was wrong about who was the first cover athlete after AI. It was not Shaq. Guess who it was.
Stephon Marbury?
No, it was Ben.
Hold on.
It wasn't,
Hold on.
When I saw it, I was like,
it wasn't Ben?
It was.
Yeah, I thought it was Ben.
Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That was the $20 one.
Because what it is, I can
was
literally
2K5?
remember the logo.
Yeah, he was 2K5.
It's the fact I can literally remember the logo 2K5, and I kind of remember the position, and I can't remember, and I couldn't remember. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Shaq or Ben.
Because I was like, Ben Wallace?
I can remember.
I had to zoom in a little bit. Like,
I couldn't remember if it was Shaq or Ben. I'm like, one of them niggas holding the ball like that on 2K5.
Ben Wallace ain't never did this move in the
never seen Ben Wallace do that game.
Try to keep it well. Like, boy, you be losing that ball.
Ben
Wallace
Wallace
ain't doing shit like that.
that nigga ain't never go on you like that, dog. Hey.
Like, no, yeah, that's all. Like, I couldn't remember. That's why I was like, when you said, you wouldn't believe who it is. I'm like,
Ben
it
Wallace.
must have been
so
Ben.
if you already had it in your mind,
I was like, it must
when
have
I
been
saw it,
Ben.
I was like, I said, y'all was talking. I'm like,
Because honestly, if you think about it, it's probably one of the wildest covers. Because it's like, bro, y'all really grabbed Ben?
No, he was popping at that time.
that was right when the Pistons beat that Lakers team.
Yeah, like that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like that was like y'all, like so like we gonna put Ben wild ass over here.
But still, yeah, to pick somebody from that Pistons squad, you pick Ben Wallace.
Yeah,
He was the.
yeah, he was. I think.
Who you gonna get? Rip Hamilton?
It was either him or Chauncey Billups were the stars of that. The one the team
I would
really
go
had
Ben
stars.
Wallace. I would go Ben Wallace.
Really, he was not the face of that team.
Who was?
You could have got Rasheed Wallace.
Nah, Ben was definitely the face.
I don't want to see Rasheed like this on the cover.
Well,
I don't want to see Rasheed.
I want
Rasheed would have been standing. Like,
Rasheed would have been knuckling up like, hey, what you want?
Rasheed would have been doing that shiesty man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Are we
Rasheed.
really saying that Ben Wallace was the face of that Pistons
Yes,
team?
dog. He was killing it out there.
I'm not saying he wasn't, but the face,
He was, bro.
it might have been Rip Hamilton.
No, when you know
what, but it was Rip Mass.
TNT be like Ben Wallace and the Pistons
It was
versus
like
blah, blah, blah,
Ben
blah.
Wallace had it, and I think what you remembering is Rip Mass did get a moment.
I mean, the mask, though.
Rip Mass had a moment where Ben didn't get no shine.
But like, I mean, that's the thing. Jordan was the face of the Bulls, but everybody, when you think of the Bulls, another thing that you think of, Rodman's hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it goes in tangent.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel like
Ben was standing out because he was the one with his hair all out and just kicking and flailing every fucking where.
I mean, he
was pretty much being like Kevin Garnett on you know what I'm saying?
That's fair, I guess.
Like couldn't do an interview for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never heard an interview of him after a
But
game.
like, yeah, like I said, there's so many basketball players that's into anime, and we got sports anime.
Bro,
why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because it's money.
As a people,
See, now,
as an individual player,
what is really crazy is
you
that
take your own thing. You'd be like, yo, I can get my own. Bro, as an individual with the money that they making, they can reach out to a video game studio and do it on their own. Remember, we
was trying to get like a slam dunk.
Remember we.
So what you just want? You want like a LeBron and it's just LeBron and a whole bunch of no name characters?
No, but no, say like so. You remember Barkley Shut Up and Jam was Barkley. And a
bunch of no-name players.
So, but I'm just saying, like, if we're doing an anime style, give me who like the nigga.
You got that already. You got Space Jam.
That's that's not a game. That's not a basketball game.
It's a basketball game.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought they made a Space Jam.
They did make a Space Jam
I know
game.
for the first one for sure. I assume they did for the second.
But you know, LeBron got a Space Jam game too.
I don't like LeBron Space Jam.
But they gave you what you wanted. You just didn't like who they used.
You wanted like either he came to him or they came to him. It was like we got us a game that you can be the only character and everybody else is not like you know what I'm saying.
So they got what they wanted, but you just don't like
what
it.
I would take an anime though. Like I think like when you think about the sports animes that we have, like if you think about even how they speak about Blue Lock.
Yeah.
Like if we had an Americanized anime that's like AAU, like basketball camp. It's like, you know, you got that whole this is the most specialized basketball camp. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can bring AAU and all these things in
Blue
and
Lock.
you can mention these stars that you want to be LeBron, right? You know what I'm saying? And you have them doing all these kind of like you just like it would be like had these anime where they doing all these weird over the top ass like how to be the best powerful. Like if you want to be the greatest.
The premise of that is horrible though, because the premise of Blue Lock, it's a great anime. I love it, but the premise of that is horrible.
Yeah, it's
like you real life.
But that's some anime shit.
I want to
That's
know
pure anime shit.
How you supposed to govern that?
You ain't gonna govern that.
Cause you telling them you can't ever play soccer again. How you finna know? What if I'm in the park playing pickup soccer?
Somebody
you finna come in.
They got the sniper on your ass. Soon
It's gonna kill you now.
Bro, I didn't think you was gonna die, fam.
It's anime, dog.
I mean,
if
if anything, they breaking leg or something. Like we gonna injure you.
Well, he did say shoot the leg.
Shoot the leg.
But imagine you think somebody kicked the ball over to you. You ready to kick it back? You ain't trying to play. You just ready to kick it back. And you just go down.
See the birds fly. You like
see that motherfucking red dot come on your ass as your leg raise up. Like whoa.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good.
You gotta pass it back.
I didn't know it was that severe that they was really.
Blue Lock story is crazy.
I know. Like the way I just took it as is like we just by word of mouth. Like you gonna pop in and be like, oh, y'all got a team going on. Like, nah, bro.
No,
we already know who you is.
They took 300 students and said, one of y'all
Yeah, I know
will
that.
be in
But I mean, like the 299.
But you talking about how do they like?
Yeah,
how
like
they- how they
299.
enforcing it?
You were saying like that was saying y'all saying like, nigga, when you leave here.
They tell you in the jump, like, hey, if you get kicked out of here, you can never play soccer.
Right, so I thought it was just more like professionally. Like I didn't think they was like really like nigga. You can't
No
use them legs.
recreation?
You can't use them legs at all.
Don't play the game.
To be fair,
No,
you
like-
could be right, but
Yeah.
he don't get that special.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel
he
like
just say you can't play soccer.
and that's what I'm saying. I feel like animated took you niggas to such a high level.
It did,
That it's
it
like
did.
it's death or nothing. It's death or nothing.
That's how I see it. If it's anime, it's death or
you might
nothing.
be right.
G.
Cause I'm just like I feel because everybody got the dreams of being like I want to build a team. I want to do it. It's like no nigga, you would never professionally play soccer.
Now I'm thinking of the opposite, where a dude super scared to try to kick the ball. He walked by like, "Hey, bro, I just really meant like you can't play professional."
That's what I'm saying. Like
Go ahead,
that's what I'm
kick the
saying. You get that motherfucking slow roll to you at the
Yeah.
park bench that little soccer ball slow roll. Nigga, you just get the fuck out shit. Like it's a landmine. Like no, get the ball. Like that's what y'all definitely took it straight, fam.
Bro, because he said
I
never
thought
play
it, I thought it was
soccer
I thought it was dirty whispers and you know what I'm saying? Like that's the nigga that didn't pass.
Well,
blue
so
light. You know what I'm saying? Like
you think Michael B gonna go extreme with his?
well, I mean, is he trying to do a Creed? He doing a Creed anime,
He doing
right?
a Creed anime.
I think he's definitely. Yeah, I think it's gonna be heavily put
it's
in the
like
Megalobox.
Megalobox?
Yeah, it's gonna be heavily followed in that.
Well,
Megalobox?
I didn't see Creed yet, but I definitely saw the punch. And
Yeah, I
you,
saw
you know
the
what I'm saying? You
punch,
see
too.
what
how
was the punch? It's the big scene that they talk about was the moment where they fighting and it goes black and it's like you just see them fighting and the
Yeah.
crowd's
Oh, yeah,
gone.
they doing-
like so
yeah.
it's like those anime
Yeah, the
elements.
yeah.
Yeah.
They said at one point, Creed get hit so hard, and it was like a real anime style that you just see all the sweat come
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. But you know what's funny is hearing movie critics praise that moment. Like, oh my god, we never see nothing like this, and then everybody else like, we saw that literally in the anime last weekend, bro.
I mean, I seen that in a couple good boxing videos and like a good knockout videos to show some sweat going. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, no, I think it's so I'm gonna have I'm really still mixed. Like I'm a fan of Michael B. You know what I'm saying? But I do have this weird like feeling where I hate that he's like they gonna use him.
Well,
to like move.
Well, that's the thing,
Oh, you know
right?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right now the people.
Sounded haterish, though.
No,
Yeah.
because like I kind of feel like.
Well, no, I think so. Here's the thing. I'm a rebuttal you on that. I think he's opening the door. Granted, I get what you're saying, and I think what
I was just stirring the pot.
well, but I think what fucks up with people because it's the same way that people when at Meg it's like it's these top people that are doing it as well. So it's people's like, wait a minute, like, all right, is this just a cash grab? But I believe that, like, you know, just like Meg, Michael B. Jordan, he has proven, like, he gave out some starters. Now his starters are like really base as shit. Did you hear his starters?
I mean, I thought it was Naruto and
It was
Nah,
Naruto,
One
Bleach,
Piece,
One Piece. Oh,
Naruto,
you got it.
yeah, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, and Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, it's pretty much the top five. Like this, it's literally the
Yeah.
basic.
see, what people
it's literally what somebody would tell anybody if like I never watched anime.
Now, to be fair,
What the issue is?
I do got a couple issues with those starters.
Yeah, me too. So the reason why people is like it's too long. It was like if you're trying to introduce somebody to anime, you got to introduce them something that's short that they can they can grasp.
It's half that.
Like
That's-
this is like you introduce like you tell them
You
One
tell me
Piece.
One Piece.
That's 1,000
and
episodes.
I log on and I see 1,100 episodes. I might come back to you and go, bro, what do you think I got going on with my life that I can sit and watch these?
But like I said, the reason why I
That's why you
respect,
gotta put them on movies first.
yeah, but the reason why I respect it because like even then Michael B. Jordan like he's doing callbacks, he's telling people, so it's like it's not like he's gatekeeping, he's putting people on. So I get it, like you know what I'm saying. It's like yo, like he's not really like the face of anime, but Hollywood's going to use him and use Meg now because of how big they are.
I mean, I didn't see Creed, but I mean, I'm assuming I feel like even if you watched it from the whole movie and really looked at it, you can pretty much put an anime story, literally under the surface of what the Creed this one movie was. So
I mean, all the Rocky movies is never really realistic, so they have anime tropes.
So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I feel like he can. If he's doing another boxing anime, I feel like it would definitely go like fine. You know what I'm saying? Like doing a Creed boxing, especially if he's already done it.
It's gonna be like Baki, King and Ashura.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know we don't know his vision. Because what if all the animes that he named is all superpower based. You know what I'm saying? So it may be a
Bro,
superpower boxing game.
You're not finna
You
have
about
me.
to baby, you about to make me put hands on you. I know you not finna tell me.
I'm just saying you don't know.
No, wait, time out.
You gotta give us because the trailer.
Now,
You
time
may
out.
see that trailer and be like, "Hey, yo!"
I might be here for it.
I'm saying, you don't know yet.
Not too much. I might be here
You
for it.
don't know yet.
But what I'm saying is, when I hear boxing anime, and I didn't even mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying it's gonna be like, because I fuck with Maki, I fuck with King Action.
And I fuck with Megaloblocks. Like, so you know what I'm saying? But but the thing is, we don't have a lot to pull from, and he may be thinking outside the box. Like, you know what? I don't want to just redo a Megalobox, especially if you already an anime fan. It's like I don't want to just redo a Baki.
I mean, that's why I want him to just do a regular. Like that's what I'm saying. I have never seen a regular boxing. Like even Megalobox was robot, like one man against like robot boxing. Like if you do it,
Baki was regular boxing.
Baki was mixed martial arts.
That was street fighting, dog. Them niggas.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was fucking street fighting, dog.
I thought you meant regular, as in like they didn't technically have powers.
It was just super strong.
Yeah, they were they was bro.
Technically,
Bro, they had trauma. Like all of them had trauma.
I don't know.
Like when you
I don't
realize,
know
like,
what
where
you
you getting
call
fired from? This nigga was buried in the sand for 30 years, and you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
built up a strong chest and some shit.
But
Like
but it poses a good question. Like, what other movies that you believe that could be turned into an anime that may work?
damn near anything.
I was gonna say damn near
You know what I'm
anything.
saying? Like,
Well, no. So a realistic
Ghostbusters,
movie.
I would really want to watch see as an anime.
Oh, okay, that'd be fire.
Like that would probably be.
But I'm thinking like, so let's say more in realism.
Avatar would be an isekai anime where a nigga died and got
turn into
woke up in another world. Like, I'm a blue guy now.
No,
Like,
you know,
that's-
there's some people that's fighting and saying that Avatar is really a mech anime, a mech.
I could see that too.
That's funny. It could be a mecha anime.
I could see that
It's
too.
gonna be a mech anime. I mean, listen here. I'm here for it. Fast and Furious, nigga. We got that fast
I feel like there is. I feel, yeah, please hit that motherfucker six times. Turn the volume
Turn
up.
that volume up for y'all, so I can
Fast
so y'all
and
can know.
Furious
Turn that
anime.
volume up.
Let me go. I'm just
Hit
gonna
it one more time for me. Hit it one more time
You
for
ain't
me.
never seen nothing like it.
Hit it one more time for me. Yeah,
It's gonna be speed racing, but on another level.
no, I'm good on
On
that,
a
friend.
whole
You hear
nother
trolling.
Hey,
level.
we might mute Deuces.
You
for a little
hear
bit.
trolling at this point.
No,
You trolling.
I'm really here for that, bro.
You trolling.
I
think he really
100%
is. He
was
took
like
it to
this.
Twitter.
I 100%.
You put it on Twitter?
Yeah, I 100% was. They gonna be fired, bro.
No, fam. A driving anime was no, bro. No, I'm not here for it.
Did you like Speed Racer?
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't really care
I didn't
Speed
fuck
Racer.
with Speed Racer.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Speed Racer.
Speed Racer. Dad was trying to tell me about Speed Racer. All the Speed Racer was. Let me let you have that.
I feel so betrayed right now.
You thought I was a Speed Racer, nigga? No,
I don't know
fam.
why you felt betrayed. You should have known. That's
Why would I have known?
Bro,
Speed
it's
Racer is
just-
dope as fuck, bro.
No, Wacky Racer is
Dope
better.
as fuck?
Wacky
Dope
Racer
as fuck.
Wacky Racer is better than Speed Racer,
We gonna
fam.
throw that adjective on Speed Racer?
Yes.
Wacky Racer is better than Speed Racer.
y'all are blasphemous
Like,
right now.
bro.
If that has to be my because my anime blasphemy is all mech anime.
So you enjoyed the movie too?
The movie I didn't like. The movie was trash.
People don't talk about that movie, dude. That was an anime straight to movie. That was an animated movie. Niggas forget
Y'all
about
like
Speed
the
Racer.
Tron? That's a racing anime.
I don't like Tron either. Like, why would I like Tron? Bro, I don't care for no fucking racing game.
I even fucked with Tron. You lost me.
This- I didn't even like
fucked with
the
Tron.
old, like the old one.
What did you look at?
I don't know. I just don't know where to look right now.
The nigga looked at something over here like, hey, help me, bro.
Look at
I mean,
Tron.
Tron. I mean, it's not like great. Like Tron ain't something I'm like.
I fucked with Tron.
Tron ain't something I pick up and
You
watch it
lost me
again.
with
Yeah.
Tron's great.
I
And
wouldn't pick
Tron
up and
Legacy was fire. I fucked with it.
I had never even watched Legacy because I didn't care for Tron that much.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I actually fucked with it. I actually fucked with Legacy too.
But
Man,
no,
that
yeah.
was my drive and control.
Like this nigga goes, you a Days of Thunder watching ass nigga? Like this nigga was watching. The only racing movie I enjoyed was Talladega Nights. You know what I'm saying? Shake and
I didn't
bake.
fuck
You know
with
what I'm saying?
Talladega
With Talladega Nights.
Shake and bake.
You want to tell a nigga nice anime?
I think that is anime.
That's a slice of life anime.
That would
for
be a
sure.
slice of life
That's
anime.
for sure a slice
That
of
would be a
life
slice of
anime.
anime. I would watch the fuck out of it. I would watch the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be that's some goddamn Fox Sunday evening.
That's a good point. Tron is definitely more cyberpunkish than just straight up racing. It has
that's
racing
true.
elements,
That's true.
but it's definitely like cyberpunkish.
That's probably why I don't really remember it.
Yeah.
Because all I remember is that you know what I'm saying, like the race thing. But I'm like, what the fuck is that on the movie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I just never watched it again. Like I've never really cared for. But for Toronto, just didn't do it for him.
Didn't care for Toronto at all.
Talladega
man.
Nights though. It's a winner. I can't. There's not, bro. Racing
Like
the
movies.
Fast and Furious
Like we're going
franchise.
racing movies. Oof, that
Fast
is
and
a-
Future, like that's what I'm saying. Cause then you out like what's his name? So that's
But here's
Stallone
the
did
thing,
a racing movie.
But here's the thing, I don't
Did
like
he?
Fast and Furious the movies.
you watch-
But I
what
believe,
about- what's it?
I believe in an animated be fire.
You watched Biker Boys, didn't you?
I hated Biker Boys. I fucking hated Biker Boys.
Biker Boys was trash.
Biker Boys was
Biker Boys was
trash.
trash.
Oh my god,
Who
that
was
Biker
that who was
Boys.
just talking? I think it was Bergie talking about Biker Boys.
Biker
recently.
Boys, yeah, it was. Bergie watched Biker Boys. Biker Boys was fucking trash,
Yeah,
dog.
I'm like you a Biker Boys watching.
Like
No, that
Lawrence
shit-
Fishburne died. We ride together.
Dog.
We die together.
Like, no, fam. I don't. No
Oh,
racing.
super fast. I ain't never even heard of this movie.
So, and like I said, there's not a lot of racing movies that I like.
That's what I was trying to look and
Racing
see. Like,
properties that I
Like I
like.
thought there was a Need for Speed actual movie.
It
There
was.
was.
It was trash.
I didn't watch it. Max Fury Road. I guess
Technically, that's a racing anime.
Technically they made Fury Road a race. Like Max, that's because that was the Mad Max. Like that was this. It was
Yeah.
a race.
Yeah.
But Mad Max is pretty much a post-apocalyptic
right.
movie. But I mean, Fury Road you would consider a race because that's how they were doing it. Because they definitely, it was pretty much Fury Road was definitely a post-apocalyptic wacky racers.
Fair.
Oh, you know what? Gone in 60 seconds. Is that technically a racing?
I thought that was.
That was
I
the-
thought
that was
auto-
favorite.
Auto
Well,
theft?
to be fair, it also did show when I searched racing movies, but I immediately was like, wasn't that more like heist?
Yeah, I thought that's like
Yeah.
Italian Job and all that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
stuff.
You had to race. You had
They-
to
they-
race.
they was racing like a motherfucker,
You
dog.
had to get away with the car.
Hey, look, hot take. That is Nicolas Cage's best performance for me.
I mean,
I love Gone in
Nicolas
60
Cage got a lot of
Seconds.
bad performances.
He got
so.
National Treasure. National
What?
Treasure
Are
because
you not a Nicolas Cage
I'm
fan?
not really a
say
Nicolas
that.
Cage fan.
He's
What?
he's
National
very hit or
Treasure,
miss.
Face Off, and Gone in 60 Seconds is really. And that one movie where he's playing this Nicolas Cage. What was the movie that just came
Oh,
out?
he Nicolas. Or he playing himself. Oh,
playing himself.
I forget. Wait, it's him and it got.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I ain't watched it yet.
and
I want to
Kick-Ass.
watch this.
Those are the only ones that I rock with him.
You didn't fuck with him 8mm?
Nah.
I
you
got
don't
the
even remember it.
hottest
You don't
takes
remember
for
it.
you guys.
Oh, you know what? No. What's the
I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let y'all.
Con Air?
Con Air too.
I'm gonna let
Got
y'all
Con
cook
Air.
because I got the
I mean,
hottest the takes for y'all.
But Nicolas Cage,
Almost-
Gone in 60 Seconds is my favorite.
I got
That's
the
your
hottest
favorite
That is
takes
my
Nicolas Cage?
favorite Nicolas
Of a
Cage.
Nicolas-
So are
Cage
you not a fan of Ghost Rider Cage?
Nah, hell no.
I love Ghost Rider Cage.
I do not.
No, it's not the hot take. Then second one was trash. First one, great. I loved it.
The one-
first one,
I'm
great.
actually a fan of Nicky Cage, bro. Like I'm a
Second
big.
one-
I,
second one,
Do
trash.
people call him Nicky Cage?
I call him
Bacardi
Nicky
calls him
Cage.
Nicky
I
Cage.
call him Nicky Cage. You know what I'm
Bacardi-
saying?
Okay, so that wasn't. I was sure that was gonna be a hot
I
take.
think old boy from Agents of Tomorrow. I mean,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a better Ghost Rider than Nicolas Cage.
He was Robbie Reyes, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
He was a better Ghost Rider. I don't give a fuck who
Nah.
was character.
I don't
He
think
was
I
a
don't
better
think-
Ghost
like,
Rider than Nicolas
You know
Cage.
what? You like I always wished Wesley Snipes Blade and Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider
That would be
were
so
in the
trash.
same movie together.
That'd be so
Fuck
trash.
with that.
That'd be so trash.
Bro, because like Nicolas Cage, like without Ghost Rider here, talking to Blade would be the most Blade. Who the fuck is you talking to me? Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not agreeing
But
with
then
this.
when you
stuff.
go to Ghost Rider, got to talk to Blade. It's gonna be Blade.
It's
Ghost
gonna be
Rider.
the same thing.
No, Ghost Rider gonna be the one like, who
No.
the fuck is you
You
talking
think
to me?
you think Blade gonna say the same? But Blade walked in and there was a group of niggas that was supposed to be. He said, "Y'all my team?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas not."
Also,
Blade.
he was great in Into the Spider-Verse.
Who's he in this?
Oh, he wasn't.
Spider-Man
Yeah, he
Noir.
was Spider Noir,
Oh, okay. I forgot about
and
it.
he was a Superman before.
No, he didn't. It didn't come to fruition.
Hey,
We just seen
look,
the test.
Bacardi muted for like the next 3
We
minutes.
just saw test footage.
Bacardi is muted for like the next 3 minutes.
I heard he had the opportunity to voice a Superman though.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Like
Did he do it?
It was an animation one. I
Yeah,
forgot which
animated
one.
He got to. Yeah, he
I
voiced
forgot which
Superman.
one, but he did.
I got his filmography out, so let me see if
Like
I can find
Nicolas,
it.
bro, I don't know. Yeah, like Nicolas Cage was my guy.
I said he was
Yeah.
hit or miss.
I don't think he's hit or miss.
He definitely hit or miss.
I got 6.
I haven't watched every single movie of him, but there hasn't been a single movie. Like when I see a Nicolas Cage movie,
Ghost
I
Rider
want to
2 was
watch it.
trash.
The movie was trash. Ghost Rider.
He wasn't great as Ghost Rider.
They put more Ghost Rider. They put more Ghost Rider than Nicolas Cage in it.
He was still
He was still the voice.
No, but I'm saying they put more like he wasn't talking.
But here's the thing:
you know what I'm
when
saying?
Nicolas Cage get to be full Nicolas Cage, that's why I love National Treasure. I tell people all the time the over acting that Nicolas Cage does is perfectly fit.
Also horrible.
It's perfectly fit for National Treasure.
It's all right.
Lord of War was
You
not.
really are a Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Boy, I called him Nicky Cage. What you mean?
Lord of War was bad.
I called him Nicky Cage.
I didn't really fuck with the Wicker Man.
Are y'all Nicolas Cage fans too? I mean, I'm seeing people co-sign it, but I want to know.
I'm hoping they had different parts because, like, I'm hoping somebody.
Well, I think Joe Dixon was talking about the Blade
thing.
And
do we get a try with Deadpool? He's right. That would make it even funnier.
That would a try with Deadpool would be funny as a bitch too. Like, I don't understand why you don't like, dog. Yeah, Nicky Cage, Ghost Rider is like. I'm mad that he's out of the universe because I'm like, bro, that's what y'all need to bring back. That's the one y'all need to bring back.
No, you didn't. I'm glad Ghost Rider is standing on its own, and that's it. But I enjoyed the first Ghost Rider. The second one
I didn't enjoy
fell
the
off
story.
a cliff. I don't know what happened.
I didn't enjoy the story. I didn't enjoy it at all. That's like I didn't know. I didn't like what they did. But I became my Nicky Cage fan came from Face Off.
No, the Face Off solid.
He was Superman
Face-Off,
and Teen
solid.
Titans go to the movies.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
So do you
because that's really when the hype came back out again.
Okay.
when that
do
movie
you
came
want
out.
Nicolas Cage? So
No.
do you want him to reprise the role?
What? Of Superman?
No, of Ghost Rider.
No.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Like if James Gunn tapped him back in.
I wouldn't be
Not
mad
James
at it.
Gunn. Feige.
Why didn't you like him as? Why
Feige.
didn't you like him as Ghost? Like you think somebody
The
else?
first one I thought was good. I enjoyed the first one.
But
Fell off the cliff on the second one.
But I mean,
don't
that's
know
what I'm saying. Are you
happened.
talking about the story, or are you talking about you saying Nicolas Cage
Both.
bombed as an actor in the second?
Him as Ghost Rider in the second one was not his performance as Ghost Rider in the first. I don't know what he did. I don't know if those 3-4 years, whatever, how many times it was, if the man was just like,
I don't want to do it no more.
right. Like, I don't know what happened. I know he takes a lot of movies because he had tax troubles. So I don't know if he was just phoning it in because he's like, shit, I got a lot of tax
Putting this
problems.
nigga business like, hey, don't do Nicky Cage like that.
That's very known. That's very known.
Joe Dixon writing this story. He said Blade plays the straight man, Deadpool is the comedy, and Ghost Rider plays the loose cannon.
He can be the loose cannon.
That'd be
Like, I can see
listen.
it.
Okay, as a side story, I will fuck with that.
Nicolas Cage is a national treasure. Shout out King Marcus. You know what I'm talking about.
You can't.
Shout out King in the bitch.
Hey, King, I'm gonna mute you too. I don't even know how I mute comments, but I'll mute you too.
Nicolas Cage is a national treasure.
That's taking a
He
little
was
too
in
far.
National Treasure. He's not a National Treasure.
No, he was in it.
He was in National Treasure. He's not a National
That's
Treasure.
taking a little too far. He cool. He like if you going 1 to 10 on the rating of actor, he like a 6.5.
It's a weird infatuation because it's like I don't believe that he's the coolest. I don't believe he can really act. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get this nigga ain't Shakespearean.
Did you see
and
the
Oscars.
trailer for this Dracula movie? That shit's about to be
But
awful.
I think it's because it's Nicolas Cage. Like you know how we talk about the Will Smith could do? Like,
Yeah.
I don't never see Nicolas Cage as anybody he plays. I'd be like, Nicolas Cage got another movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you don't see Nicolas Cage getting an Academy Award.
no, fam. I mean, maybe he do something wild, but I feel like you
My
good?
bracket is in shambles.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry,
should do it.
man. This is the second day in a row something is happening.
Bro, but this happens every March, bro. I don't know why. He will.
A 16 seat beat a 1
That's
seat
the-
again. This is the second time ever.
The whole reason why old boy got
16 beat the
A
one? Wow.
16, this is the second time ever.
The whole-
that doesn't happen every year.
But I'm saying the whole reason why old boy got I'm gonna give anybody $1 million. You have the perfect bracket because nobody ever has the perfect
Well, yeah,
bracket.
no, that's fair. But
Everybody always by the second day
16
is like,
beating-
nigga, my bracket with this shit.
Because the 16 beating a 1, to your point of this happens every year. No, this is the second time.
Yeah,
ever.
that's like a surefire. 16 beating the one. Like, boy, there's one for them. Blow this 16 out the fucking water.
I feel like this happened last year. I feel like last year there was some upsets that people was like,
Not
nigga,
a 16 beating a 1. This is what I'm specifically talking about.
I don't know. I
So
don't
you
know what
definitely.
to say.
I mean, as I said, a lot of y'all took a L on that one.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Only people who went to this school probably didn't take an L on that.
Hey, out there playing ball.
That one nigga, when they get it, they look at this nigga like, that's the fuck you get.
Right.
The fuck you get. You know what I'm saying? I said this nigga out of the group.
They going crazy now. All right, but so speaking of like just superhero movies and everything like that, one of the things I wanted to bring up, because I mean we talked about it in the group chat, but like, bam, I'm concerned about the Shazam movie, and I like the Shazam 1.
Ain't it out yet? I thought it was out.
It's out this weekend.
It came out. The first reactions came out yesterday.
Because
For
like
some people who I really trust with, two people who I really trust with film said it was fun. That's it. Not that it was good or bad. It was fun.
Well,
People
that's
said
what.
that
Well,
about Thor.
so I'm okay with that because that's why I liked it the first Shazam movie. It
Okay.
was fun, but
like for other people, sorry, and I'm sorry. Like for other people who I really also trust with film said, don't waste your time.
well, because I'm concerned.
Is it just in theaters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, why would you?
You
Why
know
would
DC
you? Why would you put your cameo in the fucking trailer,
that-
dog?
Yeah, I missed that. What are y'all talking about?
So in
Wonder
the
Woman
trailer,
is going to be
Wonder
a
Woman
movie.
popped up, but it's in the trailer, and so like you see Wonder Woman's feet, like it literally looks like a.
Well,
a
what's
X-Men
weird
screen.
is like the first trailer, you saw like a shoulder, and everybody was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I think that," because you could
Yeah.
kind of tell it's like sort of her armor.
Yeah.
So like, hey, I think that might be Wonder Woman. Then another one,
Yeah.
you saw like it where some people were guessing, like, oh, it might be the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
This last
This
trailer,
one,
they
you
was
see
like,
her walk up,
hey,
you see the
fuck
girl go, "Oh shit!" and then
Ah.
it's Wonder Woman, and then it's like I'm like, so like when did they start putting their cameos in the trailer?
maybe that's probably why it's fun then.
Well, projections were really bad for it, so I think that's kind of why they were
Yikes.
like, "Hey, projections." They were saying projections were sad.
Why?
It just doesn't seem
DC,
like
but people are not
Like
in love with
Shazam,
DC,
I mean,
bro. Superhero movies,
Shazam doesn't
superhero
have-
movie fatigue, and also people are upset with DC.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
a world. It's a whirlwind.
The first Shazam was just all right.
It was fun to me. I liked it.
It was fun as a kid show.
Fun
It's
is
a kid
fun is a
show.
good adjective for
Yeah.
it, for
It's a
sure.
it's a kid show. Like Shazam to me was definitely for kids.
Yeah. Oh, my kids love Shazam.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like I feel like what they were doing with Shazam was taking him down the route of being like a Spider-Man of DC.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
Pretty
he
much.
wanted to be the Deadpool of DC.
He wanted to be, but
That's
he
who
wasn't.
he can't be.
That's what he's. That's the
Yeah.
spec. That's
That's
specifically what Zach Levi said.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
Zach
that's right.
said.
That's probably why that's why it bombed in, because you said some shit. You said them shit niggas like, boy, you are lying? This is cap. Like this is a kid
because
show.
you got to think. Like I said, all the stuff in Shazam 1, they was doing Fortnite dances. They was using references that kids would understand and
Yeah.
everything like that. So it was that. But it was like now, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just like, yo, they doing too much.
The three things that really was like, oh, this is not going to be great was one, they asked Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren, what made you, what about Shazam? Like, sort of asking them about it. And they was like, don't ask me about the plot, just kind of showed him. Like, it wasn't, because it was just like, it was like, you could tell they was like, we just needed, we actors, we gotta get paid.
But they said that this was the pivot, I guess, too.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Because it was supposed to lead to the Shazam and Black Adam. And you know what I'm saying,
So
especially
Shazam and Black Adam was going to be the
what was
I mean,
supposed
that
to.
makes
That's the
sense.
comic book accurate. They always fall.
But, you know.
But
Oh, that'd have been a really wild movie.
Well, you
to
haven't
take
even seen one.
to take a kid-friendly Shazam into
see,
like-
no,
Well, that's
no,
what it was
but
supposed to be.
that's because that's always his storyline. Even in the
now I see why Shazam would have been Deadpool. Like I see why you
but
would want him to be
but
a
even in
Deadpool.
comic books and
Yeah,
even
in the comic books, Shazam does fight Black
and
Adam.
even
No, I mean, I get why.
hold on.
I'm
Wait,
saying as far as like how they created
Well,
the
that's what I'm
character.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
This why it would have worked perfectly, because if you think about the comics and even in Justice League Unlimited, right? Shazam, the reason he is a kid.
Oh, but no,
right? So to build him up as a kid.
I don't think Bacardi's talking about from the comic. He's saying the way that they showed Shazam in the first
that's
one.
what I'm saying. It still would have worked, because you have this person that's a kid elements, like, you know what I'm saying, and you have this show, and then you throw him into some real life shit, right? And then so here's what they could have did, and they could have made this work perfectly, right? Because yes, you started off as a kid, you know, to get, you know, it's this kid friendly hero, you know what I'm saying? Because every time that Shazam goes up against Black Adam, Superman has to intervene and tell him, like, look, you are crazy powerful, and you got to take this shit seriously. And that could have been a turn. That would have been a really cool, a really dope story arc of you have this kid like superhero actually go into some real serious shit.
I mean,
and then get into the, let's say Snyderverse though, but like now you got Shazam and like you got to have a whole character flip. That would have been really dope to see on camera, to see that character flip into that Snyderverse.
I mean, I said that's a hard thing to do, because you really.
He's saying the way like
You
they
can't
did the
have a
first
kid
year.
friendly that you make it in now. You're gonna take now. You just really make him
Go-
rated
go
R. You know what I'm
dark.
saying?
Hey,
Like I
Hey,
get what
you
you
taking
saying for
liberties.
you.
You taking
The
liberties.
other thing that killed it
Taking
for me,
liberties, man.
before we get too far,
That's what I was saying. Like, I get if it had been the kid aspect, but if you did you saying they were trying to make Shazam the Deadpool of it, and like this nigga was a child, like he was
I
not.
don't know if they were or if that's just what Zachary
I
Levi.
think that was just Zachary Levi
Oh.
was saying.
He's the one that said it. The other thing that killed me was they asked Rachel Ziegler, like, oh, what made you take this film? Like, basically asking, oh, did the script grab you or whatever?
Yeah.
She said, I needed money.
Who
Yeah.
said I needed money?
Rachel Ziegler. She's like,
Yeah.
she was one of the stars. She's like, look, I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I need to continue to make money.
No, but pretty much the
And I could have been
Pretty
Why
much
you
the new
talking like that,
It could have
fam?
been
that's
tongue
what they
in
were
cheek.
saying. They were like-
But that was the
Hey.
thing. Like, you see all of these stuff.
You know,
like,
I know why she was talking that because she really wanted to be in a Marvel movie. She was like, "Well, fuck it, I just
she,
let me do
she
shit."
might have wanted to be in it. She might have not realized at the time when she took it that James Gunn was gonna end up being the head. And she's probably like, shit, I'm tied to this shit.
Like you mad now?
Sounded like she was. It did.
It sounded like she was. It sound.
I mean, I don't got
Listen
really-
here, when she lists off her resume, it doesn't sound like Shazam's gonna be on the resume.
like I don't know if it's gonna be high.
I mean, I don't got high hopes for Shazam. Like I never did.
I mean, I might go. I'll go see it when.
I don't want to see it in the theaters or nothing.
I don't think I do either.
I don't either.
I mean, that's going to pretty much be. They really should have just flipped the script and just went straight to streaming
Yeah.
somewhere. They'd have probably.
Well,
hey,
no, because they
Nah.
still trying to make that
Everybody,
money on it.
they try. People trying to bring back theaters, so they're like they especially, and you got to think DC. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they lasted out of DC, out of James Gunn's moment of firing everybody. And
To
stopping
be fair,
shit.
I don't think they lasted. I think it was just this movie has been done. It's been
Y'all fired after this come out.
Promo had already started. Where it's like what's different with Batgirl, but nothing promoted. So I think it was just like shit. We sunk money into promotion. Marketing is not fair. Like I get it.
The damage control gonna cost more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The damage control costs like you gotta start learning the business.
Yeah.
Like you in here now. We
Well,
in here.
because
You know what I'm
DC
saying?
got to deal with a lot of damage control. So last topic I want to talk about was like The Rock and Ben Affleck's their statements against DC.
Fam, I don't know why I thought that was like deja vu. I'm like, bro, didn't he just already complain about like I thought Rock already complained about this.
No.
The Rock didn't complain.
So what
To be
happened
fair.
was
Yeah,
that
he did.
when
His
it no,
statement was very
hold on. The
He's-
first when it first
he's
happened,
such a hero.
When it first happened, he said, "Hey, I tried my best." You
Yeah,
know what I'm
maybe
saying?
that's what I was talking
That's
about,
what
yeah.
he said.
Here, I can pull up the
That's
Rock
what he
statement.
said. I tried my best.
I'll read it specifically.
But then, like I said, somebody asked him specifically, and you know what I'm saying, he compared it to, sports, obviously it's The Rock, and it was like, say it's like when you got a quarterback, y'all won the championship, which Dish completely disagreed with. Like, nigga, what you talking about?
yeah, the championship killed me.
He
Because
said
I was
you-
like,
he
what
said you ran the
championship?
Yeah, I said the same
He
thing.
said
too.
you won the championship, and then
But the two of them won championships, right? He was like the quarterback, and another was
Well,
he said as a
his
team, as a
statement
team.
specifically was
got a coach.
sometimes when you have a coach and a quarterback who won the
the
championship,
coach and the quarterback. Yeah,
when then you get a new owner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
and
new
like,
owner,
The
yeah.
new
Not my
owner
coach, not
was
my-
not my coach and not my quarterback.
right.
But my point is, what was the championship?
I think
Who was the
think
coach?
The audience
Who was
scored.
the coach
to be
and who was
fair-
the quarterback?
coaching. So he was talking about him and Henry Cavill. 'Cause they
But I'm
acted-
like, who was the coach and who was the quarterback?
I'm assuming The Rock was the
The
coach.
Rock is the coach.
The Rock, the coach.
He was the one that got Henry Cavill back in.
You think he finna
That's
call
coach.
himself not the coach? I ain't even talking about that part. You think he finna say somebody else was the coach?
I mean, he played football. He probably like they got better as a
No,
quarterback.
because
You know
the
what I'm
Rock, The Rock. Remember, The Rock thought he was going to shape.
saying? And he wanted like
Rock
Cavill,
thought-
Cavill was in there first, so he could have
No,
been
he
like,
wasn't. The Rock thought he was going to reshape DC.
Do you remember what the tagline of
That's
that film
coach
was?
shit.
The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Yeah.
And then you don't put that in his tagline
Yeah.
and say I'm not the coach.
Right. That's
Like-
listen. The Rock.
Rock is evil, bro.
Hey, The Rock.
That
The
nigga the
Rock the
villain.
shit out of DC. That's the thing, and that's the thing. The Rock said, "Okay, y'all got me. Listen here. I'm about to take this." 'Cause he said, "I'm about to re." Bro, The Rock thought he was James Gunn.
The
The Rock
said
came
that
in
statement so many times. When they said that DC was looking for a new head, I was like, bro, it might be The Rock.
It might be The Rock.
I was like, bro, it might be him.
The Rock came in and said, "Hey, I'm about to change all this shit. Let's go."
I
With a
thought
smile on
that-
his face,
First
dog.
First thing on the record,
Rock,
Henry
the Rock
Cavill
is
back.
running DC now. Like I was like
Bro,
70% sure. That's
The
what
Rock-
I
You
was.
really was
The
locked
Rock
in
was-
on
Bro,
Rock.
he said it too many times. I was like, bro, The Rock might have just strong armed
Bro,
playing the DC.
Think about it this way. Everybody knows that Shazam and Black Adam is the fight.
Right. So
The Rock.
hold
Hold on. Let me finish my statement. Everybody knows that Shazam and Black Adam is the fight. The Rock said, "We're gonna skip over that real quick. We're gonna get Black Adam versus Superman." and at that time, people was like, "Hell yeah!"
People in DC was definitely like. I mean, Dwayne, I don't know if that's. Hey, you got it, Dwayne. You got it.
Hey,
The Rock came in and said, "Hey."
So that means The Rock saw.
Bro,
The
he
Rock
saw
saw
DC in
Shazam.
turmoil, was
He
like,
saw Shazam going. He was like, "We ain't gonna touch that." But I'm gonna bring Black Adam to y'all. But we ain't touching that nigga. Like we gonna have to bring Cavill back here because that nigga ain't making no money for y'all.
That
Like,
you know why? DC in turmoil and was like,
You know why
this
The
is
Rock
me.
said that? Because The Rock looked at Zachary Levi and said, I mean, I don't feel like he could beat me. I feel like Henry Cavill can possibly fight me and be like The
Rock was on a diabolical Hawaiian roll, bro.
Listen, The Rock is still wrestling. No matter what, the way he promotes, the way he does stuff, it's still wrestling promo.
No, The Rock is just that type of like you a big nigga, bro. Like
Who gonna tell him no?
He's already telling you that I'm making a deal with you that you already saying yes to when he shake your hand because he gonna grip the shit out your shit and look you in your eyes with a smile and say you already know who the fuck. You know what I am. I gotta do
I feel like he did that with the Henry Cavill shit. I feel like he said, "Oh yeah, y'all got me. We bringing Henry Cavill back," and they was like, he gripped hands. He was like, "We bringing Henry Cavill back."
Man, nice to meet everybody. Everybody he greet.
He signed in like, "Hey man, Henry gonna be great now."
Yeah, it's gonna be great to see me beat the shit out of Henry Cavill. Ain't it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're like, well, we don't know.
He's shaking niggas so hard that they just shaking their head. Yeah, like, all right, man. He's like, yeah, so that's a yeah, okay, that's a yeah, like.
Hilarious, dog.
Like that's how big he is, bro. Like y'all think he just be really just talking to everybody and shaking their ass into yeses. Like,
now he big on his XFL. He off W.
What is XFL now?
That's
we bringing back that.
It's been back.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Been back.
And
they actually
with Vince?
No, it's not Vince. And it's actually
The Rock took XFL.
And it's actually better.
It's like him and his ex-wife.
Yeah, it's actually better because
she does all his business.
It's really arena football still, like for the most part, but it's like. It took out less of the theatrics that Vince was bringing.
Yeah, it's like they're legit.
Vince was trying to have a Blister League.
Yeah,
he was.
Like now the XFL is a legit football league, and they be going crazy.
They got what is it, a pay-per-view or something?
No, they be having. I think they got an ESPN deal. I saw them on ESPN the other night.
Maybe ESPN 2. You know ESPN 2. That they be having.
No, it was a regular ass ESPN.
Because I'm saying ESPN 2 be having. Bro, I
was pissed. It was like 9 o'clock. I was trying to watch Sports Center. XFL.
Wait, hold on. Did you see the aggressive juggling on ESPN 2?
Bro, they do everything on ESPN.
What is aggressive juggling?
So me and you juggling. But we juggle. No, we're not back and forth. I'm juggling, you juggling. But who can juggle the longest? But I can also fuck with you while you juggling. But I can't fuck up while I'm juggling. So it's aggressive. So we juggling and I'm like.
So I can hit you?
Yeah.
Like I'm pushing at you?
I can knock it out there.
They did the slap thing on.
Bro, if I can knock it out of there, like, bro, you lost. Like,
no, because you can't mess up your juggling because you got to still juggle too.
So you knocked it out mine. If you knocked mine away, but then yours dropped, then you lost.
Yeah. But we both doing it. So you can knock mine out, I can knock yours out. So really, I can nudge you, you can nudge me.
So we gonna do a little nudging here till somebody really feel like they got it. Like I think I can swipe. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounds wild. Aggressive.
Definitely G League. Not actually I don't watch wrestling. Is AEW that bad? Joe Dixon.
Wait, I thought AEW was good.
Bro, I don't know. That sounds like it's slighting AEW.
I thought AEW was like the new WCW.
You talking about the XFL?
No, he's comparing it to it. He comparing XFL to AEW, but he's saying like it's G League. He's saying it's a G League, but I thought AEW was not like G League. I thought it was like WWE.
You hear Jake talk about AEW, the worst thing on earth.
Oh, I
don't know, but Jake also seems very. I don't.
Yeah, he's a wrestling purist. He seems like
he be the way he be coming at AEW, it'd be like the worst thing on earth.
Yeah. But I don't know. So are you saying like AEW is like a G League for WWE and everything?
That's what he's saying.
I mean, XFL I can see as a G League. I mean,
but I didn't see.
You want to get to the NFL?
No. I see XFL as a G League. I never looked at AEW as a G League. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was like WCW. You know what I'm saying? WWF, WCW. They was neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? They was that was the whole Monday Night Wars. So like I thought it was that level. But I guess if you still base it off statistics and just like viewership, they probably consider like because I think that's what everybody gets excited about is the fact that it be transferred from AEW to WWE. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it like that, it would be like if you successfully if you think about the fact that they still run together in like weeks, like in the same week or whatever. Yeah. Like AEW
really still could be like G League. Like you're just watching it like regular wrestling matches. But if a motherfucker finally get a good contract from AEW, it's like we gonna bring you in WWE.
But see,
that's
not
the
the
thing.
thing. AEW is just a legit.
It's a competing faction. It's not like.
Oh, he said XFL is legit positioning
as
a feeder to the
okay,
NFL.
that makes more sense.
Okay.
Because AEW is like a legit competitor.
Oh, so it is a feeder. Okay, so Rocket there trying to train niggas. Like I'm trying to make you grow. I'm trying to get you to the league. Send you to the league out here. This nigga go to every single motherfucker.
That make a lot more sense. AEW is a legit competitor.
Yeah.
Like, we're head to head.
All right, well, so let's get into recommendations, man. I'll go first. Listen here. I am on GTA. And we need more people, but we are the fleet. I want to let you guys know right now.
This sounds like self-promotion.
Advertising.
It is. Listen here. Wait, camera. Listen here. I want you to join the fleet. Me, Will Ferrell, Clint Coley, comedian Lou, and it's a whole bunch of a couple other people. But listen here. We getting money in GTA. We got everything that you can think of. We got the sub. We got the we got a recommendation. This is a video. Let me get my shit off. Let me get my shit off. GTA Online. Like I said, we got the soccer, we got the Oppressor, we got the Avenger, we got everything. And we going ham in this. GTA Online. If you ain't on it, get back on it. And then when you get back on it,
look at that.
And then when you get back on it, make sure you hit me up and join the fleet. Because we go ham on that motherfucker.
You want to join it like that? You need to be trying to challenge. Like we out here trying to take over crews, bro. Try us.
No.
Try the fleet.
That's not what the fleet about. That's not what the fleet about.
The fleet is family.
Yeah, we bring people in and we get money together. And the more of us, the better.
For the same reason.
The more of us, the better.
Fleet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, we just completed that Dr. Dre heist. Right now, we doing the Cayo Perico heist right now, you know what I'm saying? We going ham in that, but like GTA 5.
Hey, I mean, y'all on, it's all on PlayStation, though, right? Because it's not cross.
PlayStation, yeah. If it's not cross-play, so you gotta be PlayStation.
Throw some horns for you.
Fuck with it. There you go. That's my recommendation.
Look at that. It's not a recommendation.
I go next. I'm gonna recommend this manga. It's called Helk.
Helk?
So, yeah, it actually is gonna be. It's getting an anime adaptation. I think in the summer. I know for sure this year, but I'm not sure if it's summer or fall. But the basis of the story, a demon lord's killed, so they're trying to find his replacement. They're doing like a tournament for it, and one of the combatants is a human hero. And so first off, they're already like, "Hey, why is the human hero trying to become? Yeah, why is he trying to become the next demon lord?" Then you come to figure out that he's wanted for killing his brother, who is the hero that killed the demon lord.
That shit.
So it's like
the fucking love triangle.
It's like
there's all
what
the twists
the hell
and
is
turns.
going on? The manga's completely finished, so you.
I mean, that makes sense because then it would be like, well, then that mean you stronger than your brother? If you,
yeah,
you know
so it's
like
you're trying to figure out the manga's completely finished. If you're looking for the official translations, the first 2 volumes are out, but like if you look online, you can find all of the chapters. So I've been reading through those because I wanted to try to finish it before the actual anime comes out. Like
the
anime adaptation I think is fall, maybe summer or fall.
Who's doing it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
But it sounds fire. Like I said,
it's a really good story so far.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, you can read it on Crunchyroll or hit me up.
Oh no, you said manga. Oh
yeah, hit me up. I can get you one of the chapters.
You know what? Hold on. Don't hit the dig up. You
don't
join
hit the dig.
Don't hit the dig up. You join the Discord, and Dig will put it in. You get it in the Discord.
That's the way to hit me up. I didn't say where you can hit me up because you DM me.
Well, you should. Well, you should. Like, how they gonna hit you up, nigga? Nigga, I didn't say where to hit me, nigga. Like. Also, I wasn't though. Like this nigga made it.
It is this summer. I'm looking at it now, and it's Satelight who's doing the. Okay. That's the studio that's doing it.
All right, bet. All right, Bacardi.
Mine's gonna be the Guilty Gear I was just playing. We talking about earlier. It's gonna be. I mean,
which one was that?
The Guilty Gear 5 Strife. I think it was called. No, Guilty. You know what it is.
That's 7.
I know it's called, but it's called like Strife or something.
Yeah, I think it's Strife.
Guilty Gear 7 Strife, but it was free. It was a free.
I don't think it has a number anymore, but I just know it's the 7th main game.
Oh yeah, it's Guilty Gear Strife, but it was a free game on Xbox. on the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, so if you got
fighting
Xbox Game Pass, you can get it free right now.
Like I said, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So
Yeah.
I wanted to try. This is my first time playing a Guilty Gear game, but I think I want to play the story and everything through it now. But the fighting, the way it looks, it actually to me looks better than the Dragon Ball games because you kind of know what Dragon Ball looks like. So to see another, so to see it's something else being kind of like how they're doing their scenes and drawing out these characters is like the fact that they had these original characters already doing these kind of things for them is like, bro, these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they cold. So it's like, I mean, I think for the visual effects and all, like just giving the Guilty Gear, especially if you got Xbox, just giving that a try.
You know what? What was dope about Guilty Gears that I said it was dope. It was like the characters were interesting. Like without even knowing who these characters were, I wanted to know these characters.
Design,
that's why I want to play the story.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you had that character who had it was like a spirit.
Like she had the spirit fox on her or whatever.
Whatever it was. Like that was dope. We talked about the vampire boss. But then the chick with the gun, with the swords. That with the two swords with her. Ghosts holding up swords. Yeah, like I was like, what is going on,
so
bro?
Like that's really because I definitely that's why I want to play the story
GTA 5,
of it.
Joe Dixon.
Yeah.
I think it was system.
Oh, PlayStation 5. But PlayStation 5 we on. I do believe you can still join with PlayStation 4.
I think.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. No, you can't.
You can't. Oh, I think it's cross-platform. So
it's cross-platform, but I think that I don't know.
Oh, I think when they add the new, when they started adding, there was a big update.
There was a big update
that kind of limited where
right now
the other systems can go. Yeah.
Right now we on PlayStation 5. I think that you may still be able with PlayStation 4, but like I said, join the Discord. The Discord is in the link below, or go to one of our or go to like in the links on the YouTube page. Once you join the Discord, I'll send you my no, we don't got one. I'll send you my gamer tag and we can figure it out. And you know what I'm saying, if you want that PlayStation. But yeah, no, like I said, the characters' designs are really dope, and it made me want to learn more about this.
Yeah, that's why I want to play the story. Universe. I want to really see, because the story is going to be one of them.
I'm going to look up the manga.
The story's going to be one of them that's just going to pretty much go through probably a bunch of characters as the kind of guy. So I want to really see how more. I only pick one character and enjoy this. So I want to definitely see how the other characters are.
That makes sense.
All right, and then the OG recommendation. So new addition to the OG recommendation. Please go to Sway's Universe YouTube channel. Blur's on Sway's Universe. You see Bacardi with the shirt. We are bringing blur culture to one of the biggest hip hop platforms ever. And we haven't really had a moment to really like blast this what we doing, right?
I mean,
and I need y'all to no. But I need them to understand, like we are doing content on Sway's Universe with Sway. Sway Calloway is co-signing us, and this is not just This is not just
I'm actually so glad I can't hear all that because you chaos.
No, but you hear it brother. Yeah, but this is not just like, oh, we just doing the content. Like Sway is talking about us on Sirius XM, and he is co-signing because one of the things that we already respect Sway for reporting on hip hop culture, and he is very interested in blurred culture and about showing black folks in different realms. So he's given us that opportunity and that platform
to be the blurs.
To be the blurs on Sways. We reviewed The Last of Us. You can catch all the episodes from episode 1 to 9 of every recap and review of The Last of Us. And we are also right now currently recapping and reviewing The Mandalorian. I know
you can also see our Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Shout out to fucking Don Cheeto.
Shout out to Don Cheeto.
Don Cheeto. Hey, listen here. War Machine himself
knows that
he co-signed Geekset at the fact that, hey, somebody's gonna have to drop We Was Kings or hey, we going to see the Kings, y'all. Right. One of those three. And then, hey, I need y'all to know, if y'all hear Don Cheeto or Anthony Mackie say any one of those lines, it's because of us. It's because of us. Because of us.
That's what y'all taking that to the grave. All right.
But outside of that, you can continue with the OG recommendation. As you can see, we got plenty different variations of Geekset merch on. If you would like to put yourself and swag out in Geekset merch, go to GeeksetPodcast.com to the shop. Make sure you check that out as well. Cop you some geek gear. Make sure you
see the banner?
Yeah.
See the banner?
Shout out to the people that's live. If you want to join our live, man, we are doing this every other
store in there.
Yeah, we're doing this every other Friday now. Geekset live on Friday. So right now, like I said, this live, you see, so we've been shouting out a lot of the people. Go back to the comments real quick, man. I gotta get you some shout outs real quick. Shout out King. Shout out Joe Dixon. Shout out
Blurred's Eye View. Yep. Shout out Ghost Hacker 09.
Yep.
TDR live stream.
Yep. Tone Deaf.
Logical Robot.
Shout out Bold Expressions. Shout
don't know how to pronounce your name. I think it's Kanaj 101.
Shout out Kanaj. But like I said, if you would like, you know
You
what I'm
gonna
saying?
shout out that bot?
Nah.
Not
Shout
too
out
much on the
Nick,
bot.
you know
Not
what
too
I'm
much
saying?
on the
Shout
bot,
out to
Bacardi.
Nick.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
like if you want to join this live experience, man, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow, subscribe on Twitch. Make sure you like on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? On all social medias, and you can join this live experience and contribute to the conversation, just like all the people that we just shouted out. Make sure again, join the Discord. A whole bunch of dope people talking about some dope shit. And
We might have a questions episode coming up
might
soon.
have a questions episode coming up soon. Join our Patreon. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have link expired. Don't worry, I'm gonna update it, bro. I got you. Shout out to join our Patreon. One of the best ways to support us. So as you guys know, we are filming a documentary. We are back in full swing. We're gonna be at C2E2. We're gonna be at DreamCon covering as press.
Yep.
Make sure you join the Patreon. You can get you can get behind the scenes footage of our journey of filming the Black Geek documentary. Excuse me. You can get early episodes. You can get the chance to ask our celebrity guest questions when we have those guests. And like I said, you get specific podcast episodes. Like I said, if you like what you're seeing today and you want to get it more weekly, well, guess what? We are going to be embarking on a new journey and giving you guys weekly podcasts. The extra podcast is going to be on Patreon exclusively on its own. But again, we are the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, that was in Forbes, that are doing exclusive content with Sway's Universe. And we are out.
Peace.